Apes and ape bets, welcome back to the channel. We have some very exciting things to get into here in this video. Three things in particular: the fact that Goldman Sachs is loading the boat on AMC shares, brand new, very large positions that they have been initiating. We also have to take a look at the order flow. In case you guys have not seen in the last video, we have a sweep for January 19th, 2024 coming in at over $1 million. Implies some massive upsides from where we currently sit. And we have this article from the Motley Fool that says GameStop and AMC investors will finally come together this weekend. It says GameStop Rise of the Players is a documentary premiering in movie theaters this weekend, including an AMC multiplex near you. Very interesting. I want to go over this situation and exactly what they said, because it's not all bad things that they said, which was very interesting and raises some weird red flags at the same time. So let's dive into this video. If you guys find value out of it or simply entertainment, hit the like button for me, as well as if you guys just own AMC stock. This is a roll call. Hit that like button if you own at least one single share of AMC stock. Comment down below how many shares that you own. What do you guys take of this situation or make of this situation where Goldman Sachs is loading the boat, as well as this massive order on AMC? Subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. That is also free 99. And if you guys want access to all of my trades in real time, that is the sponsor of this video. I turn down tens of sponsors every single week, 10, 20, 30 sponsors every single week, because I will not promote products that will not help you guys and that I would not personally use. So that is the sponsor. Check that out. I can be somewhat of a mentor to you if you don't know where to begin with options. That is what that is for. You can ask me any question you want, which is not available to do in the comment sections or even on the live streams we have every night from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come check us out later on tonight on that live stream as well. Now let's dive straight into the key information in this video. Now, as far as the option flow, so I do want to point this out to you guys. If we pull up AMC stock, I was looking at SoFi. If we pull up AMC stock and then go to the options over here, you could see that, like we said in the last video, over the past week, 59% of the option flow, 160 orders, totaling $102.07 million were positive. So an overall majority are positive over the last 365 days. 51% of the open interest is still positive as well. But that's not as important. I do want to show you guys this massive trade that I just seen. So this is for January 19th, 2024. This trade was put on January 27th. It's a $3 call. Whatever hedge fund or institutional investor this was bought 830 of these $3 calls. They paid $1,300 a piece. They spent $1.08 million, and this was a sweep. So they wanted to get into this position very fast, and they were willing to pay the higher amount. There is a bid and there is an ask. When you are trying to buy options, if you want to get filled immediately, you would put your order in at the ask, which is going to be the higher price. And that's what they did, and they wanted to get into this position, like I said, very fast. The break even on this is $16 per share, and you don't put a million dollars, over $1 million, into a call position just to break even. So this does imply some massive upside from the current situation, but they did get a lot of time on this option until 2024, which does imply, to me at least, we are likely to see a big move in AMC here in the next couple of months, because Theta will start to kill this contract once we get towards the end of this year, once we start to get to 2023. So looking good in that aspect. I definitely want to make this a very well-known thing that institutional investors are buying AMC call options. Now, as far as Goldman Sachs, this is where this video is going to get very interesting. You can see on January 28th, that was on Friday, Goldman Sachs initiated a lot of different positions. Goldman Sachs, a brand new 318,514 share position, adding up to $10.8 million. Brand new position from them. You can also see they increased their position about 10%, adding up to about 26,000 shares right there. A brand new position for 46 thousand shares, and they increased another position 90%, adding up to 52,000 shares. So all in all, it's like 500,000 shares that they just bought, roughly 500,000 shares that they did just buy in one single day. So I think that says a lot, and I think that implies at the very least that AMC is going to go higher than where we are currently at. The story on AMC, in my opinion, is just beginning. The short interest is at all-time highs. Institutional investors obviously want to be a part of the long trade of AMC, and you're seeing the shorting continuing to happen. So once we do get a reversal in the markets, or we see some kind of catalyst when the markets are down, you're going to see AMC fly. And that is very obvious from what we have covered here on this channel, as well as the moves that Goldman Sachs and other institutional investors are making. Pretty much all of these orders are bullish. Hedge funds are adding to their positions in dramatic ways. So looking good in that aspect. Definitely wanted to bring this to you guys in a short video. Now, what Motley Fool is saying, like I said, GameStop and AMC investors will finally come together this weekend. GameStop Rise of the Players is a documentary premiering in movie theaters this weekend, including an AMC multiplex near you. AMC shares have fallen 80% since peaking in June, and GameStop stock is trading 77% below last year's peak. The two most prolific meme stocks haven't teamed up often, but they are making similar steps to galvanize their retail shareholders. I will link this article down below in the description of this video for you guys so you can go ahead and read it. It says some good and some bad things, but I do want to point out the last paragraph here. So it says the recent chart action suggests the documentary is too late. However, in some ways, the revolution could just be getting started if AMC and GameStop are making the most of the media attention to transform retail investors into retail customers, turning the fundamentals around for both companies in the process. Okay, I was not expecting to put this in the video, but this just came out, and this is much more important than whatever the hell Motley Fool says. It says, Fed's Bostic tells the FT the central bank could hike rates by half point if needed. The key points: the Federal Reserve isn't ruling out raising interest rates by 0.5% instead of the typical quarter point move if inflation remains high, Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic said in an interview with Financial Times. Bostic reiterated to the news outlet his call for a 3/4 point interest rate increase in 2022 starting in March. So instead of what we're expecting 0.25%, Bostic wants to raise interest rates 0.75% in March. It says it's largely believed that those hikes will be in quarter point increments, though some in the market believe a half point hike is needed to tame inflation. So the data here is going to be even more important now that he says this, and I think investors might just sell off some stocks on Monday throughout next week based off of this, especially if earnings are bad like we went over in the last video. That is going to be a recipe for more pain in the stock market, and investors are certainly going to latch onto this. As you can even see, the main story on CNBC is titled "Big Swings in the Market Are More Normal Than Investors Might Expect, but Things Could Get Worse." So we'll see once futures come out towards the end of the night, once we're on the live stream, what the market sentiment is going to look like for Monday. But it's not looking all so hot as of right now. So hit that like button for me if you guys own at least one single share of AMC stock. Comment down below how many shares you own. What is your price target for this week? What are you doing? What kind of trades are you making? Source us that information. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. That is free 99, and the link for the buy and sell alerts is down below in the pinned comment. Love and appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.